Me, DJ Kane, talk, microphone, 4 ones and twos podcast. Me, wear a hat, UC hat. Go cop, link in bio now, support. Let's talk about song request because y'all think song requests are a bad thing. It could be a good or bad thing depending on the situation. It's an ebb and flow. It could be a good or bad thing. Song requests can help you fill out the crowd. When you're starting your night off, which most club DJs, I feel, play sort of kind of open format nights. You're starting your night off, you're trying to fill out the crowd. You're visually looking at the people around there, you know, seeing like, okay, there's black people, what maybe Latin people, this type of, you kind of feeling out. We keeping it nitty gritty right now. We keeping it nitty gritty. Okay, because let's be honest, like you see what you see, you gonna think what you gonna play, right? So you're throwing out stuff, you know, you want to get them grooving a little bit, and you're just not, it's not hitting the way you wanted to hit. So you just keep mixing it up until eventually, okay, I have a sweet spot here. Well, let's say somebody comes up to you and they're like, yo, Mr. DJ, can you play some E40? And you're like, E40? All right, cool. You throw on some E40, sprinkle me, baby, right? E40. That's a Bay Area classic. That's Bay Area classic, bro. So you throw on some E40, and next thing you know, people are, you know, you see what you want to see. People dancing the way you want them to. Cool. That song request has helped you because now you have momentum to build off of. E40, right? That's Bay Area. I'm thinking Mac Dre, Too Short, Mo B. You can even take it up a little notch, little newer generation, The Pack, Lil B, maybe Tyga. Okay, so but now you have a rhythm to build off of, and now you can even get creative with all these new tools they got out now. I mean, you could take that 90, 100 BPM, maybe you get fancy with some reggaeton. You could get creative with it, but at least that song request gave you a foundation to build off of. Another good thing about song request is obviously you're going to get, hopefully you're getting tipped for it, right? That's a good thing about getting song request. Now, the bad things about it, let me kind of go to the middle ground of it though. Getting a lot of song request it can be a bad thing, but not really. Okay, now I'm going to explain that. If you're playing a night and you have the crowd going the way you want to, or, you know, you're not having a lot of problems and you're having a good time, and you have, and it's usually going to be like one, maybe two people, especially if it's a really packed night, that just always be up in your face like on this BS, just phone all in your face. If you're getting that constantly, more than likely they're not tipping you if you're getting it constantly. You have to use your discernment. Is the crowd, the overall crowd really going the way you want it to? If the answer is yes, getting a lot of song requests from those couple people is not a bad thing. They just want to hear their stuff. Trust me, people get drunk. They on that white. They're smoking. Bro, you don't know where their mind's at sometimes. So they're just hearing, some people sometimes are just hearing what's in their head. So they're thinking, okay, he's got the crowd grooving, but I want to hear some Nora Jones right now. I know he's dropping Genuine or Juvenile, back that, you know, what up, but I want to hear some Nora Jones. I want to hear some smooth jazz at 1:30 in the morning when everybody's dancing to Sexy Red. You got people like that. Like, you really have people like that. Now, of course, you can be creative with stems and all that and, you know, do all that stuff. But if you got that talent, then you could do that. But then again, most people aren't going to want to take those requests. So I would just ignore those. That's not a bad thing. However, if you're getting a lot of different song requests from different people and the crowd's not going the way you want it to, that could be a sign that maybe you're not hitting, you're not throwing out stuff and it's not really hitting the way you wanted to hit. Okay, so I actually would just try to take a couple of those requests and really try to build off of those to hit on the crowd. Some nights, especially when you play at clubs I play at where it's different people probably every week, it can be really difficult. And that's just why you really have to know your crates. You really just have to know your crates, know your genres. I'm not saying you have to be expert in every genre, but at least know some hit songs in the Afro beats, Latin, hip hop, old school hip hop, new school hip hop, EDM, dance music, stuff of that nature. You know, it's really going to help you deal with these situations and mitigate these song requests that you don't want to get. Trust me, nobody likes getting the song request. Even though I just explained there's some situations where they can't help you, but most DJs do not like getting song requests. It's not an ego thing. It kind of feels like somebody telling you how to do your job, which, you know, they're not really doing that, but people kind of take it that way, right? Now let's talk more about how a song request can hurt you. So you got the energy going the way you want to, or maybe you're building it up the way you want to. And for me, this happens usually at like 1:30 in the morning. Somebody's going to come up to me doing this BS again, you know, phone in the face. Yo, Mr. D, you know, usually they write like the song they want on there and stuff like that. And they're requesting a song that, you know, after either you know the song or you play it in your headphones, you know it's going to take the crowd down. Especially some of you artists, local artists that be coming up 1:30 in the morning. Yo, can you go to YouTube and play my song? How much I gotta hold on. How much I gotta pay you to play my song? I be like looking up the song real quick on my phone or whatever. I listen to it. I'll be like, yo, this is some bull. So I just be like, yo, man, hit me up next time. I'm not taking requests right now. And if they get offended, bro, I just straight up ignore them, because you ain't gonna do nothing. Get lost. But sometimes you get a tip. Somebody pay you some money. Yo, I'll pay you this much if you play this. And you kind of have an idea, like it's probably going to make the crowd go left, but you think about playing it anyway. Now, this is where you have to use your discernment, because if you play the song and you know it's going to make the crowd go left, and it does go left, that's all on you. You got your money, but you messed up your crowd. This is, again, you have to use your discernment. I feel like if it's a really bad song, and it's a song that it's going to even sound bad if I try to get creative on the stems or whatever, I'm not going to play, especially if it's like 1:30. My mind is going like a million miles a minute. Like, I'm literally maybe in the fast mixing mindset. I'm literally just trying to drive this roller coaster home, right? So I usually don't take the song request, even if they are tipping, if it's late during the night. Now, if it's earlier during the day or whatever, even if the song could go left, I give it a shot. It's not too big of a whatever night right now, so I'll play it. But if it's like prime time hours and the song's gonna go left, that song request can hurt you if you know it's not a good song request. If it's $1 million, okay, that's different. And also keep in mind, again, we got stems. And also, you don't have to play the song all the way through. Now, if you pay me a good amount of money, I feel like I should play the song longer than how I would normally do it, out of respect for your tip. But if it's late, 1 o'clock, 1:30, you don't have to play that song all the way through. And also, another thing, you can play bangers twice, even if it's close. When Holster dropped by Lil Yachty, I was getting requests left and right for that. Look, I played the song by myself. Okay, cool. Rocking with it. 20 minutes later, a young lady comes up. Can you play that new Lil Yachty song? Tip me. I'll play it again. And then I mix it into something completely different. But there's nothing wrong with playing songs twice. It's just how you do it. And I think that's a stigma that really needs to die off in the DJ community. But anyway, song requests can help or hurt you. Hope this video helped. I'm just giving y'all the nitty gritty. If you don't like it, look, don't follow me. Get off my page. God bless you. Keep drinking water. Stay blessed. Make sure to subscribe to the Ones or Twos podcast. Peace.